Recognizing auxiliary verbs in the passive voice. Your gateway to fluent English. Hello, language learners. Today we're going to discuss an essential concept in English grammar, the passive voice. Specifically, we'll be focusing on recognizing auxiliary verbs in the passive voice, a crucial skill for all intermediate English learners. Once you master this, you'll have no trouble identifying the passive voice in any sentence. In English, auxiliary verbs, also known as helper verbs, are used along with a main verb to show the verb's tense or to form a question or negative. Common examples of auxiliary verbs include have, be, and do. In the passive voice, the auxiliary verb, be, is a clear indicator that a sentence might be passive. It's often followed by a past participle verb. So, if you see a be verb and a past participle, you might be looking at a passive sentence. Let's take a look at an example. The cake is being made by John. Here, is being is the auxiliary verb and made is the past participle. Together, they form the passive voice. When we talk about passive voice, we generally see auxiliary verbs followed by a past participle. The be auxiliary verb may appear in different forms according to the tense of the sentence. Here are some examples. Is, am, are being followed by a past participle for present continuous passive voice. E.g., the book is being read by her. Was, were being followed by a past participle for past continuous passive voice. E.g., the letter was being written by him. Been followed by a past participle for perfect passive voice. E.g., the project has been completed by the team. Remember, not every sentence containing a form of be is passive. If there's no past participle after the be verb, it's likely not a passive sentence. To cement your understanding, let's practice recognizing auxiliary verbs in the following sentences. Try to identify whether they are in the passive voice or not. 1. The movie was directed by her. 2. They are playing soccer. 3. The house has been painted recently. 4. I am going to the park. I'll wait for a moment while you think. All right, let's see how you did. Sentences 1 and 3 are in the passive voice, while sentences 2 and 4 are not. Did you get them right? Remember, the key is to look for a form of be, followed by a past participle. That's it for today, folks. With this new understanding of auxiliary verbs, you'll be identifying the passive voice in no time. Don't forget to keep practicing, as that's the key to mastering any language. Happy learning, and see you in our next video, where we'll continue our journey through the wonders of English grammar.